rear delt cable fly. So with all our pulling movements already, the rear delt's involved. So you essentially think about the rear delt or the deltoid in general. We have an attachment point being the deltoid tuberosity on the side part of your arm. Anterior delt kind of comes into the collarbone, goes to there. Lateral delt comes into the acromion or side of the shoulder, goes to there. And then the rear delt actually goes into your scapula. So essentially what it's doing is going to pull your arm from that position to your scapula. So if we think about training the rear delt, we kind of want to pull the arm towards the scapula. Different angles can work really well from this, anything from like horizontal and above horizontal in these kind of positions. And like I said, all our pulling movements already did that. So we're going to go single arm with this today. Single arm is really good because we can get a nice big stretch and you can kind of customize the movement. The downside is obviously you've got to do both sides. So essentially what we'll do, we've got this set that's just a bit above head height. I'll turn away from it and I'll essentially pull my arm in the direction directly against the cable to focus on using that rear delt. Stretch across the body, stretch the rear delt out, and then drive away. So if you think about we are not bending and straightening the elbow, that's a common thing you'll see here is like a tricep extension. It's not going to kill you, but we just more want to take your whole arm and pull it that way versus that. So if we clip into this side, turn away from it, get that big stretch, and then drive directly against where the resistance is pulling you. So one of my hot tips for this one is using these cuffs, and this is for a lot of my deltoid work at the moment, even lateral raises, all that kind of stuff. These cuffs I find just make the exercise feel really effective, which it just feels good. It's not like a deal breaker. This could be in times gone by, I've just held onto this like such, hold onto the top of that, and that does fine. But yeah, really value that, feel it really effectively, and that's what we're after. So yeah, 2 arms means I've got to do double the sets, but I'm going to basically go from one to the other, one to the other, one to the other to get through them.